John, the start was good. You come out and draw 3 penalties, including a 5-on-3, but maybe you look back now and say, okay, you leave that sequence down 1-0. That's a tough hill to overcome.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was the biggest difference in the game. You know, we had six power plays to their 2 and 5-on-3, and gave up 2 shorties. You know, it's hard enough to win in the league, but you can't have those situations where either you don't execute, but not only don't you not execute, you give up goals.
What did you think was going on the power play? Was the first 1 or 2 were pretty good looking, and then it just seemed to after not scoring on the 5-on-3, fall apart.
Yeah, I thought there was some things we didn't want to shoot the puck. There was times where we had, they're in a diamond and it could, Boldy back to Faber. Like the one time when you look at it and you see what's going on, we're slow in our thought process and looking for a better play when the right play was to shoot the puck. So I mean, there's things that I think are easily fixable. Just it wasn't a good night on the power play, and I think at the end of the day, we didn't score a goal, which you're not going to win many games on it. But I think that was the biggest difference in the game.
Did you think that the second goal just kind of deflated everything? Because I don't even know if you had a shot after that, after the 17th.
Well, the second goal is a little indicative of our mindset. We have, we got to play at the offensive blue line. They got 3 or 4 guys there, play stacked. We force a play to the middle, and they go down and wind up scoring the goal. And something that we had addressed prior to the game, in between the second, in between the third, in between the first and second, in between the second and third, we come out in the first shift of the third period, turn a puck over, and winds up in the back of our net. So I just didn't think mentally we were sharp enough in lots of areas of our game to give ourselves a good chance to win it. And that's something we got to rectify coming in the next game.
Special teams tend to be a big factor when these 2 teams play. Like, could you sense the frustration building in front of you when the power plays keep coming, but there's not capitalizing, and the shorties? Did you just sense that? It's a very familiar script between these 2 teams.
Yeah, well, it's I don't know what's happened before I got here. I just know what happened in tonight's game, and I think there was some clear opportunities where we got to execute better, and that's what the focus is, of whether it's the guys on the ice or the guys on the bench, the coaching staff. That's really what it comes down to. But I think that it was indicative of the game. We weren't as mentally sharp as you need to be at key points or key areas of the rink, and that was a difference in the game.
Well, you certainly had a lot to play for tonight, playing Dallas, Central Division team. You had the Flurry thing. What do you attribute that to?
Well, I don't think it was an effort issue. I think we were ready to play. Like I said, we talk to the team all the time. Like, you got to play hard, but there's also, you can only get so far when you play hard. You got to play smart too. And I think it's situational awareness. It's, whether that's on the power play, whether it's, trying to set your game up to put the other team on their heels, where your decisions at the offensive blue line are going to determine where you're going to play. And I thought that we didn't make the right decisions at a lot of key areas of the rink tonight, or at key times and situations.